Action.
What's up, guys? Ken here.
Darcy here.
We're behind the Haunts.
And this is our new fancy board that we may feature in every video or no videos. I don't know.
Well, we got one more left this season, so
you'll have to watch it to find out. Have you subscribed?
If not, do it. We're at Las Vegas Haunts in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, so we are here, and it's in the parking lot of a mall, a shopping mall. And they have a few trailers set up and everything, so we're about to go and do the walkthrough. Do you want to talk a little more about it?
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about it. We know that they have two attractions. They have the Asylum and they have Hotel Fear. That's what I was reading online, and so we hope we can get a walkthrough of both of those. We'll get back to you when we do. Cut.
Whoa. So padded cell is closed. Once you come in here, you can see, you can even tell the difference. You walk in here and it's like, boom, hit that claustrophobia thing. He hits in there, pushes the bed, slams against this, it lights up, buzzes here.
They ever like take a nap in here?
They open the door. I almost slept.
It looks kind of
I almost slept in here the one night, but then it was just like too late.
Oh, cool, okay. Do you know how many square feet all this is?
I actually measured the other day. There's 8 trailers in this thing, so we're about 3,000 square feet, I think.
Cool. Whoa.
Because we do something different with the trailers than nobody's done before, because we have doubled up trailers. So right now we're walking through 2 separate trailers that are back to back. So this is actually a hole cut between them. So we're going from one trailer to the other trailer to the other trailer, we're going back and forth, which doubles up my space. All of a sudden, oh, bullseye! So now you're going to come through here. There'll be a patient. They work this door so that way they're always sliding back and forth between you and always keeping them separated from you, but they're always with you.
That's pretty cool. How big are your groups?
6. We try and keep it at least, minimum or maximum of 6. When you get in here, it's nothing. It's just basically a little room. And this year was actually the biggest we've made it. It's usually it was 12 by 16. This year we went 12 by 20. So I used a different roof. So this thing is completely filled with fog to where if I'm standing here, you can't see me. I just talk to you, you hear me, you hear voices in the soundtracks, and then I can come up and go,
yeah, and you're right there.
And then I'm gone. So I'm out. We can have 2, sometimes 3 groups, 18 people in this room, not bumping into each other, not knowing that there's other people in the group. They can hear voices, but there's voices on the soundtrack, and then the actors will send them out. So sometimes they screw around. They'll bring in a group, they'll keep them over in a corner, and then the other second group that comes in, they'll send them out instead. And then I get people, how big is that white room? He's like, I go, well, how big is it? He goes, oh my God, it's like 20, 30 feet long. We were in there forever. And I'm like, the room's 12 by 16. Yeah. I mean, you're standing outside. He goes, it's the space of a car, a car parking space, pretty much. And they're like, get out of here. It's way bigger than that. I said, well, when you're walking it, you're like this. You're walking.
Yeah, you're slow, and you're doing this.
So each year we yeah, you go, and you're like,
just in case there's other people around you.
Lights go off, soundtrack hits, so now you gotta duck. And then the actor.
I would have hit my head.
Oh yeah, when I first built it, I almost killed myself.
You're a lot taller than I am.
I had that open, I was running back and forth, and then I forgot I started putting it in, and I turned around and went, whoa! and did a forced limbo.
I'm skeptical of everything.
Yeah, you have to be.
We've done this enough to know that, nothing is what it seems. I'm glad Sarah got a good scare there.
This is, I started putting out just standard boxes. I couldn't find boxes like I wanted, so I had to build all the wine boxes. So as I was building them, I put names of some friends that like to drink wine with my wife. So then it went from that to, oh, well, somebody has to have one, or this has to have one. So now our PR person that you met in the other room, that's Jennifer Bradley, so that's her wine. And so now I get friends coming in going, where's my wine? Oh, Mo wine, that's me. So when you look at the small details that the occupancy is set up for Hotel Fiore in Las Vegas. Postcards coming from the other employees that send a postcard to their friends at Hotel Fiore, Las Vegas. Even, everything, all the details that we end up putting in, because over the years we just keep adding layers and layers of details. A couple years ago I wrote an article for Haunt World walkthrough, which was called Designing for the Third Eye, and that idea being that you want to give them as much detail as possible, because now it makes it real. You know, you walk in, like we'll walk into a bathroom, so the bathroom will look like a bathroom, not like, oh, there's a sink way over here and a toilet way over here. It's supposed to represent a bathroom. No, this is a bathroom. Let's go.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you.
All right, guys, we just got done with the walkthrough.
All right, so introducing Daddy Rich. So Dad took us through on the walkthrough and showed us a lot of really cool things and a lot of stories, and we got to learn a lot about and not even just LV Hunts, but you know, his past and how we got to today.
Yes. Yeah, so we did the walkthrough. When you first approach it, it doesn't look like much, right?
Yeah.
It looks a little small, but it's actually very, very, very roomy. There's a lot of rooms.
Yeah, there is.
You know, and then they have the themes, and they have 2 haunts on that property. So it's actually a pretty lengthy, good haunt.
Yeah, and there is a lot of unique things in there that you probably got to see in the walkthrough that I'm excited to, you know, kind of check out, like when we actually do it.
So this haunt, all the actors are actually on a volunteer basis. Very interesting. They were talking about that, and he said how instead of paying them, he actually sends them on like mini vacations, almost.
Right. Yeah.
It was kind of cool. It was very interesting. Yeah.
They seem like a really tight-knit family, which is always a good thing. And with volunteers, right, you know you've got the people there that want to be there. So I think that's going to make a really good experience for tonight.
Yeah. One person we were talking to, the girl that kept scaring everybody during the walkthrough, she's been there for 18 years.
That's almost as old as high schoolers. As old as high schoolers.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. And now that the sun's out, we are going to go into the house, and we'll tell you how it is after. We'll see you soon, Dad. This guy says he wants to be sponsored by Wendy's, but look what I caught him doing. Hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm in a photo booth. And Ken doesn't know I'm in here. Ken doesn't know I'm in the photo booth. The Blabba booth. You guys want to see Ken? There he is! The fuck?
Alright guys, so we just went through and we just drove back from Vegas back to LA, so
Yeah, we needed to get back on the road, so we're filming this actually in Ken's apartment.
Yeah, so welcome to my apartment, guys. Yeah, so do you want to first start?
Sure. So, you know, as we stated earlier, there's 2 attractions, the Asylum and Hotel Fear. And it's kind of interesting. We went in a group with me, Ken, and his wife, and it's interesting to see who liked which attraction more. I liked the Asylum more personally.
My wife liked the hotel, and I liked both equally. I can't
Such a
pick.
cop-out answer.
I can't pick because the first house I really liked the White Room, which you guys got to go and see. I'm not going to give that away.
Yeah, the White Room was really cool.
And I just kind of like the vibe of the hotel. So it's like the owner said, he said like, you know, or one of the actors said, they said like the first house is more of like lights and like strobe lights, and the second one's like more creepy darkness. So you pick.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was great, but both haunts, in my opinion, equally as good. I really good.
Yeah, and there was actually, you know, they said they were short-staffed, but you didn't even.
I didn't know. I didn't
know
know because like we went through and we were talking about the short staff, and I was like, I didn't even realize they're short staff.
Right. So,
yeah, so
I'm curious, you know, when they have like a full crew, like that's got to be intense. Like
yeah, because I feel like every room had somebody.
Right.
So I don't know where else they would put somebody, but yeah.
As we said earlier in the video, they have a lot of unique things that I don't want to give away, but it was cool to see those actually play out. It's one thing when you're doing the walkthrough, but it's another thing when you're actually going through the haunt with the actors and everything.
The lights are off.
And so it was cool to see some of that stuff.
Yeah. And they had a as you can see in the video, they had a big outdoor section with a lot of people.
I was surprised. Yeah.
So I shouldn't say outdoor section like there's a haunted house outside, but they had actors and everything with like the sparks on their knees and chasing people, and that's always a fun time right before you get in the haunt, having another haunt outside.
So we want to give one big final thank you to Father Rich for showing us around and welcoming us to your family.
Yeah.
And it was really cool, and you guys treated us so well, and we felt really welcomed.
It was, a lot of fun. First haunt in Nevada.
Yeah, that's a new one for us.
We'll definitely be back because I don't live too far. So thank you to everyone who welcomed us there. We got one haunt left in this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are in the Las Vegas area and you just wanted to gamble and all that stuff, but you're like, you know what, I want to go to a haunted house tonight, make sure you go to Las Vegas Haunts.
Yep. And if you liked this video, make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe.
Even if you didn't like this video, leave a like, subscribe,
Make
share.
us feel good.
Make us feel better. We'll see you guys in the next one.